I was involved with a company that both had older brownfield assets and newer greenfield assets. So we did with the greenfield assets, as we moved into operation, we did manage to achieve a much more data-centric approach for ensuring we could manage and provide documents and data. What was interesting is to compare the engineer's life working in the older assets with the new assets, and that allowed us to see the difference in effort involved in finding information. So in the new assets, the availability of links online that they could look up the equipment tags, and they could then link from equipment tag to pull out the documentation online, was a tremendous benefit. And engineers who were moving back to the old facilities would complain that we're now spending much more effort in trying to find the same type of information. So I certainly worked on a rollout of an ECM solution across upstream sites for operational assets, and we struggled to ensure that engineering information was managed in a way that was satisfactory. The difficulty, I think, is that engineering information management is a very specific form of ECM. But over many years, the engineering domain has developed ways of working and also has the challenges of AutoCAD drawings, etc., where ECM solutions can provide say a 90% fit, but have great difficulty in adapting to the processes that have been developed for the engineering domain. So one example is that the ECM solution was not able to do the management of change process, especially where the assets were using a form of concurrent engineering. That was simply a level of sophistication of process that the ECM solution couldn't address. And even simpler processes such as the transmittal process, the review and approval process, were difficult to implement in that particular ECM solution. And surprisingly, we even had difficulty in ensuring we got good search results back from the ECM solution because it was not capable of searching for the character used for inches, much to the annoyance of the engineering community. I think the immediate challenge of moving to a digital environment is to ensure that you can view your documents electronically and extract information from these documents. So the immediate push is to ensure that you have a relationship between the equipment tags for the facility and the documents to which they relate. I think that creates a way of working which is much more efficient for the engineers concerned.